Okay, I came to Alpha because I was forced to. My family pressured me into Alpha, and I did not want to attend. And I found it really edifying, and I think I found it really refreshing because I've grown up in the church, and but have never totally felt comfortable in church, even though I've gone my whole life. And I feel a lot of times that people who are in the church, because they feel good, they don't understand why anybody else wouldn't, and it's sort of a mystery to them. So I think sometimes when they look at the outside world, they don't understand why people, aren't interested in being here. I think the reason why Alpha is such a beneficial thing is that it allows people the opportunity to not have to present themselves as Christians or to present themselves with having all the answers or being perfect or whatever. And instead they can come in and, ask questions and feel that they're safe to ask questions and feel that they have the opportunity to be themselves and that they don't have to pretend to be anything, and that their doubts are okay and their concerns are okay and their hurts are okay, and all these things are acceptable. And so as a result, it has an entirely different feeling than anything else that I've experienced in church, because it doesn't ask you to present something correctly. It just asks you to be yourself. And so the result of that is, I think, pretty powerful. Particularly, say, in this part of the country, they've heard this message before. It's not some mystery to them, and so consequently, it may not be that they're responding negatively to the message, they're responding to the messenger. And a lot of things is like, just in my own life, it's like, if you don't know me, you don't have a right to me. Now, you may think that you're doing it from altruism because you're concerned about my soul or whatever else, or this or that. It's like, no, you have to know me. You have to understand me. And it's like, I'm not just somebody you hand a pamphlet to. You know what I mean? I'm a real live person. I'm not just someone that and that's a lot of times like kind of the evangelical focus is it's just like, hey, I gotta do another hash mark and just say, hey, I got one for Jesus. And it's like, no, we don't live in that world, But it's not that people are evil about it. It's just that they're well intentioned, but they do. This has just been my experience. My whole life. It's just that people don't understand that there's nothing wrong with evangelical Protestantism, but it's a culture. It's a culture, and so it's like, and everything's a culture. Mm-hmm. But what they have to understand is it's like that's not just. You have to understand that not everybody fits into that culture, and that part of your job is trying to meet people where they are, not where you want them to be. I think also for Hillcrest particularly, it's a really, really good thing, because Hillcrest is very good about going all over the world, but Hillcrest doesn't always recognize that there's people sitting in the pews who don't feel welcome or don't feel that that they're safe to be here, and so Alpha opens that up and provides that opportunity. My brother, who's highly involved with Alpha at Christ Church, says that if you have people taking a smoke break during your Alpha, you're succeeding. And I said, and that's happening here at Hillcrest. And that may be surprising to some people here, but it's really great. Because what that means is that people who may not in any way feel comfortable coming here on Sunday morning feel okay being here on Monday. And that's really cool.